Welcome to this remote control quick tip. Now this is all about the Quanum Nova Pro transmitter. Now this is something that we've looked at in another one of our videos, and one of the things that I mentioned in that first review video is how the throttle actually has little notches on it, and for me that's used to flying more expensive radios where that silky smoothness is there, I'm missing the fact that we don't have that here. And those notches, it always seems to be when I'm flying, one notch is too low, one notch is too high, so trying to get it to sit in the air at a perfect height, you can see that the stick is kind of clicking between two positions, and that's quite a lot when you're looking at the throttle. So what I'm going to do is just crack the case and show you the bit you need to change. To open the case is really straightforward. If you go into the back, there's 4 screws. There's one here, here, here and here, and they're little Phillips head screws. So if you've got a little decent screwdriver, then hopefully you'll be able to just get in there and pop those out. The other thing that you need to do is, this is actually like a little collet here covering the antenna, and that just slides up. You can slide that off. Once you've done that, then the clamshell will open and reveal the innards. So let me just zoom up slightly on here and show you what the problem is. That way we can get a clearer view of what we're looking at. So in this radio here are the 2 gimbals. Here's the elevator and aileron, and they're spring loaded to return to the center, which is quite right. On this side, the spring, you can kind of see it, it would be on this side, the spring isn't there to return the throttle back to its central position, which is absolutely right. However, you can see it better on this side. See that it's got like a knurled part here, lots of little teeth on it. That part on the throttle is covered by this piece of metal, and this piece of metal is rubbing on top of those little serrations. It's covered in goo, technical term, but it does mean that unfortunately that's the thing that's causing the notchiness. And if I put it up right to the camera, hopefully you'll hear it on the mic, that for me just feels absolutely horrible. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to slacken off and put a little shim under the end of this metal bar here, and that'll lift the metal bar off those teeth, so that hopefully then it'll be a nice silky smooth throttle, and I won't have that problem where one click is too much and the next click isn't quite enough. So just to show you what it looks like all together, the thing I actually ended up doing was taking a little kind of nail file thing and just very gently reducing the size of those bumps, because what I found was as you release that spring, you also release the spring tension on the throttle as well. So by filing that piece a little bit flatter and also bending the spring before I put it back on, so it was a little bit more spring tension, the throttle is now silky smooth and stays wherever I put it. So hopefully that helps those of you that are looking to make this modification. In my opinion, it makes it a much nicer radio, and it feels like a nice, slightly higher quality unit now as well, because it doesn't have that ratchety nastiness on the throttle. Thank you for taking the time to watch that video. There are lots of other videos on the channel, and they're carefully ordered into playlists, so you may find that there are other videos on this same subject that you can go and watch. So I would recommend going into the playlist area of Painless 360 YouTube channel and looking around and seeing what there is. You never know what you might find. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and happy flying.